Hi guys, welcome to my live trading analysis. Disclaimer first guys, trading and investing have risk, so please trade at your own risk. Thanks guys. So let's start. The program will start first with crypto analysis and then followed by commodities, indices, and stocks. So anyway, let's delete first all of the drawings and let's hide the Bollinger Band. Well, from my previous analysis last time, you can see that the Bitcoin is actually on a long-term downtrend before it break out at this area. So now currently at an uptrend and currently at or near resistance. So my target, actually one more Renko and it's already at resistance. And currently Bitcoin is trading below the last Renko chart, which is 13,195.06. So if the Bitcoin will not break out this level, the 13,195, I'm expecting it to trade or will have a pullback and possibly retest this area, our support area. So currently it's actually a possible double top. This is the top, possible double top if it will not create a new Renko chart here. So it's a possible double top. So let's see how it goes. But normally tomorrow is Friday and the succeeding days is weekends. During weekends, it's actually low volatility. So yeah, I'm really expecting a pullback. But anyway, let's see if by look at the volume, Renko is going up. However, the volume is not picking up. So I think it might possibly pull back. But on a long term, actually, I'm also bullish on Bitcoin. So yeah, let's see. Currently, I have no position in Bitcoin. I opened a short position a while ago around 13,183 if I'm not mistaken, and then I took profit around the around I think 12,900. Yeah, around this area. And currently I have no open position. So I'll just wait for it to confirm this breakout or possibly create a new bearish Renko chart. If it form a confirmed bearish Renko chart, possibly, yeah, I will go short. So I think that's it. Anyway, for Renko, I'm using Renko because it's the trend is much clearer than the candlestick. Wait, because candlesticks currently is, if you use it, you can also see the trend. But for me, it's better to use the Renko chart. Let's look at the Bollinger Band. Let's put the Bollinger Band. So currently it's already at outside the Bollinger Band. So if it's outside the Bollinger Band, within the next few days, I'm expecting it to move within the band. That's why I'm looking at a good short opportunity. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So the Wait, let me check. Yeah, it's also in using the candlestick. You can also see a possible, really a possible double top. So it depends on how it what's the direction within the next few days. But I'm currently expecting a possible pullback and where is the sorry, and possibly, of course, trade within the Bollinger Band. So let's look at the divergence indicator. Currently, it's already at um, overbought territory. Currently, I'm using a divergence indicator or of 80 and 20. Overbought territory at 80 and oversold at 20. So yeah. So I think that's it for Bitcoin. Next is I'll go back to Renko chart. So actually it's almost the same with the candlestick. It's just that um, it's much clearer trend using the Renko chart. So next is the Ethereum. Let's look at the BTC dominance first. So I'll just remove the drawings so that we can start anew. And I will hide this Bollinger Band. So BTC dominance during the early days is actually, yeah, almost 90 plus. And then um, because of the rise of the altcoins, it's trending lower or on the downtrend until it successfully create a new upward channel, which is currently at this area. So if you look at, or if you put the Bollinger Band, it could possibly retest around the 65 area or at least this area. 65 area and break out to that level could possibly retest around the 68 area. Of course, we are actually near support area. So support is strong support at around 58. So yeah, let's see. Currently, it's also at oversold territory. It's actually a breakout, but our divergence indicator is indicating that it's might possibly a bearish divergence because it is higher than the previous regular bearish of around 47.95. So yeah, I think that's it for BTC dominance. If you have some comments, questions, and feedback, please feel free to reach me out or type in our chat box, live chat. Now let's move on Ethereum. I will remove the drawings first and then I will hide the Bollinger Band first. So actually it has the same pattern with Bitcoin. However, it's actually a downtrend channel. It's a long-term downtrend channel. However, it did not yet break out compared to Bitcoin that already break out the long-term downtrend channel. However, it's currently created a new uptrend channel within the long-term downtrend channel. So yeah, let's see. So actually, I'm expecting also a possible breakout at this level. The resistance I'm currently looking at is, of course, this previous high of around 484. So that's the resistance to break, and currently forming a projected bullish Renko chart. So actually, I have a long position in Ethereum, but currently I already took profit some of it because it's already the ROE is good enough for me. Good. So yeah, at this area, the risk reward is 3.54. I'm using a risk reward ratio of at least 2. So for me, it's still attractive at these levels. So my projected or my take profit price is the around the all time. I mean the previous high of around 484. So this is my TP area around that 484, and of course the support or my stop loss is around this area, around the 410 area. So yeah, I think that's it for Ethereum. But actually my second TP is actually at $500. So 500. So I'm really expecting a breakout at this area. But let's see. Of course, it needs to break the 400, the previous high of 484 before it creates a new year-to-date high of around 500. So let's see how it goes for Ethereum, and congrats to crypto traders that have a long position. So next is mostly I'm trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So let's move to Litecoin and let's remove the drawings. Let's use the weekly, and I'll plot the trend. So this is actually the weekly. So actually it has this it has the same chart with almost the same chart as Ethereum. Let's look at it. It's still within the long-term downtrend channel. And it's now wait, this is going down. It failed to break out at this area, and now currently forming a projected that's actually a projected bearish Renko chart. So I'm expecting it to trade lower and retest the previous low of around this area. What's this? Around the 32 area. This one. And of course, the resistance I'm looking at is this area. So currently, for me, it seems like this is a risk reward ratio of 1. So it's a no trade zone for me. So let's see. Oh no, it's not a projected. It's already a confirmed bearish Renko. So it might possibly retest the previous support of around 32 area. So yeah, that's the risk reward ratio of 1.03. It's a no trade zone, and also its divergence indicator is going down. How about the Bollinger Band? It's still within the band and could possibly retest the lower Bollinger Band of around, yeah, the 33 area, somewhere at that price. So next is, oh, sorry. So after that is link. So let's see how link goes. Oh, we are using the weekly chart. So let's remove first the drawings and let's hide first this Bollinger Band. So if you look at the trend, it's actually a widening um, and trading. It's a long-term down. No, it's a medium-term downtrend. But currently, it's creating a projected possible bullish Renko chart. So I think it could possibly retest the previous resistance of around $13. So this is the resistance I'm looking at, around 12 or 12.96 or close to $13. So this is actually 12.97. And of course, the support I'm looking at is at this area, around the $10.25. So it's currently trading at 11.51 here. Actually, you can also use the previous low or the previous high of this Renko chart, which is the 11.12, because it's currently trading above that. But for me, it's much better to use the confirmed low of the previous Renko. So let's see if I go long, if it's still a profitable trade. So that's so my TP area around 12.96 and my stop loss area at 10.25. So this is actually a risk reward ratio of 1.19. For me, a risk reward ratio of 1.19 is not attractive, because for me to enter a transaction, at least a risk reward ratio of 2. So next is, wait, let's check on the Bollinger Band. Yeah, it's still within the band and could possibly retest the upper Bollinger Band. and yeah, and it seems like it will break out the previous RSI resistance. So let's see how it goes for Link. But currently I have no trades, or it's not rewarding for me. So next, after Link, what else? Oh, let's look at Polkadot. I think that's the last crypto that we will analyze today. So Polkadot, if you look at the Renko chart, still because of the 100 times redenomination, it went as low as this. As low as this is, wait, as low as 2.71, but currently seems like it's finally found a support at this area, the 3.87. So here, or the blue line here, because currently it has a projected bullish candle. I mean bullish Renko chart. So let's see. If this is a confirmed bullish Renko chart, I might possibly enter the trade on the next um, Renko chart. So I'll just wait for it to confirm. So my possible target is of course long that 6.58, and I could possibly take a TP1 here if this is a profitable trade, and another TP at this area, 6.58. So wait, let's check if this is a profitable trade. So I will enter long once this is a confirmed bullish Renko. So that's my possible entry price. And then of course, my possible cut loss area is the high of this or the low of this Renko, of this projected Renko chart. So that's a possible risk reward of 2.04. So I will enter a long trade once this projected candle is confirmed. And then another, actually sometimes I really in trading, sometimes I'm doing a TP1, TP2, 50% on the first resistance and then another 50% on the next resistance. So yeah, it depends. So yeah, let's see. And then yeah, TP when happy. So let's check on my second TP area. So that's actually a possible risk reward of 5.46. It's actually a possible gain of 42.40%. But if I got hit, or my cut loss area got hit, that's actually a possible loss of 7.77%. So yeah, I'll just wait for it to confirm this one, this projected bullish Renko chart. And wait, let's look at the Bollinger Band. Oh, actually that's the low. Actually, that's already the low of the Bollinger Band. So normally, trade at the low or outside the Bollinger Band, it's a long or a buy signal. And once it's already at the trading at the upper Bollinger Band or outside the upper Bollinger Band, it's already a sell. So I might probably enter a partial long here. So yeah, let's see. However, the divergence is still going down, but I think it might possibly hold at this and possibly move higher. Let's see how it goes for Polkadot. So next is, I think that's the last one. What else? Oh, actually, I'm looking at XTC. So let's check on it. I have no position yet. So the last time I entered a long position and then I took profit already. So let's, oh, we can actually, it's actually trading near the lower Bollinger Band, but the divergence indicator is still going down, and even the Renko, that's also a bearish Renko chart. So I might possibly wait, but I'm looking at a possible support at this previous or near the lower Bollinger Band of around 1.97. And of course, my possible TP is on a conservative note. Of course, I will use the upper Bollinger Band as take profit. But for now, it's wait and see mode for me. I'll just wait for it. A confirmation of a possible confirmation of a bullish Renko, because currently now it's a bearish Renko. So I'll just wait for another Renko chart to form. Also, the divergence indicator is going down. So yeah, because it could possibly retest the previous low of around 1.95. So I'll just wait for it. So yeah, I think that's it for cryptocurrencies. Now let's move on to, of course, commodities. Let's look at gold. If Bitcoin have a year-to-date high, so let's look at gold. Let's remove all the drawings first and let's hide this. So gold is currently bullish and found a support at this area around the 1852 area and could possibly retest this area around 1896. If it breaks this 1896, I mean 1986, it could possibly retest the previous all-time high of around 2074. So currently I have a long position here. So let's look at the risk reward. Actually, I'm using a prime XBT in trading gold. And that's actually a leverage of maximum leverage of around 500 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And then that's possible TP2. No. Because I will use the previous Renko uh, as a support area or stop loss area. So that's actually a risk reward ratio of 2.36. But normally, today is Thursday. Normally, I close my position on Friday. And then I'll just open another position on Monday. I just don't like to be charged of finance charge for 2 days. Anyway, so yeah, let's see how the gold within the next few days. But yeah, the support I'm currently looking at, the strong support at 18, what's that? 1852. But currently I have a long position and my cut loss area is at 1875. And of course, my TP area or 50% of that is posted at a take profit of around 1986. This one, 1986. And then the second TP of around 50% at 2076. So yeah. However, yeah, I might close it tomorrow. So let's see how it goes for gold. And if you look at the divergence indicator, it's actually at below the regular bullish of around 52. So, and it's pointing or trending higher. So yeah. Anyway, let's look at the Bollinger Band. Also, look at the Bollinger Band. It's below the lower Bollinger Band. Yeah, it's already near the lower Bollinger Band because it's already moving higher. So yeah, I think that's it for gold. Next is this one. What's this? Oh. Next is silver. So let's remove all the drawings again and then let's make an analysis. So normally gold and silver are moving the same because I also have a long position here. So the support I'm currently looking at is this area around the $23. And of course, the resistance I'm looking at is at this area of around 28.86. So let's look at my trades. But of course, I enter at a lower price than the current price now. So yeah, if I enter a long position now, yeah, that's still a possible attractive trade for me. It's actually has a risk reward ratio of 2.31. I could possibly gain around 16.54% if my TP area got hit at 28.86. But if I got stopped out, I might lose around 7.15%. So let's just use the calculator. Because currently I'm really using the maximum leverage because the platform is designed like that. So that's a possible 16.54 times 500. Oh, times 500. So that's a possible gain of around 8,000 if it hit my take profit. However, tomorrow is Friday. I might possibly close the position. So next is no, wait. Also, it's trending higher, the divergence indicator, and the Bollinger Band. Yeah, it's trading um, higher than the lower Bollinger Band. So I think it's good. It's good. Well, in my opinion, of course, in my own trading strategy or in my own flexible plan. So next is after that is US oil. Let's remove the drawings and then let's hide this. If you look at the weekly Renko chart, it's actually a bullish Renko and trading higher, and I think could possibly retest at this area around the 62 area or the previous high at this area. Wait, let's use the daily chart. So currently it's at consolidating and could possibly retest the previous resistance of around this area, around 64, and a support of around this area, around the $36. So this is, I plot the trend using the weekly time frame. Wait, we can just use it, the weekly time frame. So anyway, just the same. So yeah, let's see. It's actually a long-term downtrend and currently creating an uptrend channel. So let's see if it really breaks this long-term resistance area. This is a very strong resistance line I'm actually looking at. But before it retests this one, it need to break this previous resistance of around 64. So currently I have no position in oil. Why? Because it's already the RSI is already at or greater than the regular bearish divergence here above. But anyway, let's see. I use a weekly time frame. So yeah, let's see if this is a profitable trade for me next week. So actually the risk reward ratio is 4.34. I could possibly take a profit of around 57% if my TP got hit at $64. However, if I got stop out, I could possibly loss around 13%. So yeah, I think I'll look at it next week. Anyway, that's however, it's the Bollinger Band. If the Bollinger Band is actually trading near the band. Hmm. So currently I might not trade this one next week. Yeah, I'll just wait for it. I'll just wait for a better trade because it's already one more Renko chart and it's already near the upper Bollinger Band of around 45. So yeah, let's see. And aside from that, it's already at or the divergence is indicator is already greater than the regular bearish of around 55. So yeah, no, currently no trade zone for me. Yeah, because of this Bollinger Band, it's already near. So yeah, I don't know. It might possibly have a pullback and trade within the Bollinger Band. So I'll just wait for a better um, or attractive price and a better return. So I think that's it for US oil. Next is natural. I'm actually using a weekly. Wait, let's hide this first. And remove the drawings. So was it the I think this is the there. So this is actually it's trading within the long-term downtrend, but currently in an uptrend on a long-term downtrend. So let's see, the possible resistance is it's actually it seems like forming a triangle, a downward triangle. So let's see if it breaks this area. If not, it could possibly trade within this area and could possibly break near the apex. So currently, right now, I have no current trade here because it's already near the resistance. So let's wait for a possible good entry. Because currently this is the support I'm currently looking at, the 2.86. And of course, the resistance, the one that we created or the within the triangle. So actually, if I measure the risk reward, if ever that it will retest this area, that's actually a possible risk reward of around 1.25. So since it's below the 2 pes, I mean 2 risk reward ratio of 2, it's a no trade zone for me. So, but the resistance I'm looking at is around 3.89 and of course the support around 2.86 area. If it failed or reject to break this level, it could possibly trade within this triangle and could possibly break out near the apex here. So I think that's it. And look, if we look at the divergence indicator, it's also above the regular bearish of 52. Currently, RSI is at 64.99. So it could possibly, actually could possibly retest this area. So the possibility of it retesting this might be higher. Anyway, let's look at the Bollinger Band. Oh, Bollinger Band, it's already at the upper Bollinger Band. So for me, or near the upper Bollinger Band. So currently, it's a no trade zone for me at the moment. So I'll just wait for it for a better price and attractive rewards. So I think that's it for commodities. Now let's move on to indices. Oh, it's Nasdaq. It's currently trading higher or up by 41 points or 42 points. Actually, currently it's forming a bearish projected Renko chart. So yeah, I think let's look at the other charts. It's actually on a downward. Seems like it seems like this is a strong resistance at this area. Around this, what's this? Wait, let me check. Around this, around the 28,763, because it failed to break that area and currently forming a bearish Renko. But if you look at the previous Renko, this is actually it went down, but it still closed higher. So yeah, let's see at the moment for Dow Jones. Wait, let's make it um let's make it so this. Well, for me, it seems like it will retest again the previous support of around this 27 area. So that's actually around 27,900 area. So yeah, I think let's see how it goes for Dow Jones. And of course, the resistance I'm currently looking at is this area, the 28,763. So if it breaks that level, it could possibly create a new all-time high of around this area of around possible 30,000. So yeah. Let's see how it goes for Dow Jones. I'm just looking at the volume. But this is a projected Renko, a bearish Renko, and it still could possibly end as a bullish Renko chart. So yeah, let's watch out for it at the end of the trading hours today. So that's a possible resistance, 29,180, and a support of around 27,800. So I think, let's see, but it's currently trading higher of 16 points. But if you look, if we use the candlestick, well, it seems consolidating at this area. So yeah, I think let's see how it goes for Dow Jones. Do you use Renko chart? Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm using Renko chart in Bitcoin. I mean, actually, I'm a cryptocurrency I'm more focused on cryptocurrency trading, and I use that in trading cryptocurrencies. Actually, for me, it's more clear. You can see the trend clearer, or the direction more. Is that what's the other term for clearer? Or it's, for me, it's less noise for using Renko chart. Well, I don't know. Um, uh, yeah, let me check on. Yeah, wait, because the last time I used it, I think I have for BTC. Yeah, wait, I'll just check. It's actually working for me. Wait, let's check. Let's browse the files. So yeah, I'm trading cryptocurrencies using Renko, and this is the result of it. And already took profit around 800, I think. I mean, at around ROE of around 800. But I still have a long position in Ethereum. Let's see, because I'm expecting it to retest this previous resistance of around 407, I mean 484, or close to 500 area. So I hope I answer your question. Next, what's the last? I think the last one is Dow Jones. Yeah, for me, it could possibly retest this support area. And at the moment, for if I use the short here, I could possibly um, not might not be a rewarding trade. So for me, it's a no trade zone. I'll just wait for it to um, confirm if it will form a bearish Renko, or will still retest this area. But the support I'm currently looking at is the 27,900, and the resistance is of course to retest the previous high of around 29,180. If it breaks that level, we can actually break that level, and a possible all-time high 29,180 plus 416. So that's a possible 29,500, and another 416. That's a possible 30,000. That's a two more chart above here. So here, possible 30,000. So let's plot it. if it breaks the previous resistance. So this is actually 30,021. I mean 12. 30,012. So I think that's an all-time high if it break this previous resistance. Wow, seems like there's no pandemic. Anyway, and the support of this area of around the 27,856. So I think that's it for Dow Jones. Now let's move on to S&P 500. Did I discuss it? Wait, I think just remove the drawings. So anyway, for S&P 500, it's actually the previous resistance, and it seems like forming a bearish Renko chart. So this 3,511 seems like a resistance area. So it could possibly retest the previous all-time high of around 3,400 area. If it break this area, welcome back again to 3,262. So yeah, I think let's see for S&P 500. Wait, let's use this. It pulled back because it's already near the upper Bollinger Band. And tomorrow is Friday. Well, traders might take profit and could possibly retest this one. So let's see. So currently, the resistance I'm looking at for S&P 500 is the 3,500 and possible support at resistance of around 3,500, support of around 3,400, and if it break that level, it could possibly retest the 3,200 area. Wait, let's check on this one. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. But if you look at the trend, it's actually sorry. It's actually still within the uptrend channel. So yeah, I think it will retest this area around the 3,400. But if it breaks that area, it could also create another all-time high at this area. So yeah, I think that's it for, and the divergence indicator is still moving higher. It could possibly retest this area around the 73 area. So there's still a possible upside, but currently it's creating a bearish one. So I'll just wait for it to confirm the next Renko chart. Or if you want, you can also use the candlestick. Wait, let me check on this. Because if we use at the candlestick, it's like forming a dragonfly doji. But of course, it will depends on its closing today. So yeah, I think that's it for S&P 500. And now let's move on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq is my favorite index. My favorite index because it's always creating a new all-time high. But currently it's a pullback. So this is there. And this is Currently, it's creating a possible bearish Renko. It's actually down by 5 points. The support I'm currently looking at is 1, 2, is of course this area. This, which is might possibly around the, wait, let's check. Around the 11,200 area. So this is the 11,200 area. If it break this level, possibly retest this area. That's the 10,700. And of course, the resistance I'm looking at is the previous resistance of this area around 12,200. So currently, yeah, for me, it's a no trade zone. Currently, I have no position in NASDAQ. I'll just wait for it to confirm if it's a bearish and if it holds at this support area. Because this is actually a possible triangle, and if that is a confirmed triangle, let's look at the possible. But if it break out this, wait, it depends where it breaks. It's actually a downward. Depends if it breaks this area. That could possibly around this area. But I don't think that it will break this. So yeah, let's see how it goes for NASDAQ. Currently, I have no position. Yeah, I'll just wait for a confirmed or if it hold around this support area. So now let's move on some stocks. Just some of the stocks here. Let's look at Apple shares. Apple shares is currently trading at 117.12 and it's forming a projected bearish Renko chart. But if you look at the divergence indicator, it's actually below the regular bullish divergence. And it's trending higher. So I'll just wait for the confirmation of this next Renko chart. But currently, the resistance I'm currently looking at is the 123 area. If it breaks this area, of course, it will retest this area of around 134 or the previous all-time high. Here. Is that the 134? Yeah, or around close to 135. Or the upper Bollinger Band. But if you wait, let's look at the support I'm currently looking at is at this area, the lower Bollinger Band of around 104. That's the worst case. But actually, we can use the low of this next Renko chart as a possible support, which is around 115 area. This is the worst case or a very strong support, the 115 4 area. Wait, let's look at the candlestick. Well, the possible catalyst is actually the earnings which are due on the 30th or 8 days from now. But currently it's if if I'm using the candlestick, normally I trade within the extremes. So I will trade at the upper or close to upper Bollinger Band, or I will trade near or outside the lower Bollinger Band. So at this rate, it's a no trade zone for me for Apple shares. Even if using the Renko chart, I'll just wait for the confirmation of it. Uh, this one. But of course, over the long term, I'd rather long Apple shares because I think the worst is over and we'll see the recovery of most of the companies. So next is, let's look at Amazon. That's wait, let's remove all the drawings and then this one. Oh, that's a bearish divergence, and then here it's currently trading below the regular bullish divergence. So yeah, let's just plot the trend. Actually, it's near the support area using the Renko chart. Amazon. Yeah, there. And aside from that, it's near or below the regular bullish um, divergence. So I think it will retest this area of around 3068. So let's plot this one. The support I'm looking at is this area around 3000. Wait, let me check. Around 3083. So this should be 3083. Oh, 3083. This one. The high of this is 3083. But currently it's already near the strongs or the long-term support. So I think within the next few days, we can see a bounce for Amazon. Anyway, the possible catalyst is the earnings which are due October 30. It's actually same with Apple, right? It's 8 days from now. So yeah, I think it's good to watch out this stock. So it depends how the earning goes, but of course, if the earnings are better than expected, it could possibly retest the previous all-time high of around 3,500. But if the earnings are worst, possibly around 2,956. So yeah, I think at the moment, um, it's a no trade zone for me. I'll just wait for the confirmation of it. And if the support holds at this level, I will go long. And with the possible target of around this area of around 3,500. And if it breaks that level, of course, this area, the long-term resistance area. So I think that's it for Amazon. Now let's move on to Microsoft. Oh, seems like they are creating a projected bearish Renko. Because Nasdaq is actually down by 37 points. So let's see how it closed today. So let's plot first the long-term trend line, but it's actually near the support area. And this one. Wait, when is the earnings? Actually, earnings are due October 28, so 6 days from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, 6 days from now. So, it seems like 223 is the resistance area for Microsoft. So this is the resistance I'm currently looking at, this one, around that area. And the support I'm currently looking at is possibly it will create this one and a possible here. So this around 206 or around close to 200 area. Because that one here and then possibly another here. So this is, wait, around 207 area. So that's the support I'm currently looking at. It depends on the earnings on the 28th of October. So yeah, I think that's it for Microsoft. Currently for US stocks, I'm not trading much. So I think that's it for Microsoft. A resistance at this area around 228, 223 to 228, and of course support at around 207. If it breaks this 207, it could possibly retest this previous support area of around 200. So yeah, I think that's it for 207 to around 201. So I think that's it for Microsoft. It's a bloodbath for the US stock market. While Bitcoin is still currently trading higher. Actually, the most of the cryptocurrencies are trading higher. Anyway, so after that, let's look at Google. So So if you look at Google, it's actually trending higher. Bullish Renko and could possibly retest the previous all-time high of around 1,728. That's the resistance I'm currently looking at, this area, around the 1,700 area. So currently, the support I'm looking at is, I will use the previous here. I think this is a strong resistance, or I mean support, this area, around the 1,529. Why? Because this is a previous top. Wait, let's look at the Bollinger Band. Well, it's trading within the band, so it could possibly really retest the previous all-time high of around 1,007 because the upper Bollinger Band is around 1,697. So that's the possible resistance. And of course, the support I'm looking at is, first is the 1,529. If it breaks that level, possibly around this previous support line. So I think, wait, let's look at the divergence. Yeah, it's still trading higher. I mean, yeah, divergence still trading higher. And yeah, just within the regular bearish and the regular bullish RSI. So I think that's it for Google. I'm more bullish on it. So next is after Google, let's move on to the next stock. Wait, where's Google? Facebook. Oh, here. Let's look at Facebook. Where is Facebook? Oh, there. Facebook. Remove drawings. So actually, it's widening. The channel is actually widening. So a widening channel like this is more bullish, in my opinion. I'm looking at the possible. What's the possible catalyst for Facebook is the third quarter earnings that are due or will be released on October 30. So 8 days from now. But if you look at it, it's actually excuse me, formed a upward channel or trending higher that could possibly retest the previous all-time high of around 297. So If it break that 297, it could possibly retest or retest this area. Actually, it will create a possible all-time high if it breaks. This is actually the previous all-time high. So I think that's something to watch out for Facebook. And of course, the support I'm currently looking at is the 262 area. So this one. If it break this level, of course, this previous support of around 245. So currently, if I'll measure the risk reward here, might not be an attractive one. But if my stop loss is the low of the previous or the high of this Renko chart, that's actually a possible risk reward of around 2.05. And of course, if it breaks the previous all-time high and create a new all-time high, of course, that's a more attractive return. So wait, it depends on, but of course, it will depend on the next. It depends where the Renko formed at this area or close to this um, resistance area. So I think that's it for Facebook. Well, anyway, last quarter is a surprise. So what happened last July 12? July, come again, what's that? July 30. So let's just look what happened last um, July 30 around this area. So that's actually a possible bullish if the earnings, sorry. So from that, let's just measure it. From July, from that, what's again? From July 30, or from July 30, where is July 30? Here or here? Oh, it's better to use the um, candlestick because Renko, it's not a daily. Um, July 30. So that's actually, sorry. So it opened here and then, so July 30. So since this is a surprise, it went as high as or around 31% from the earnings report. So if this is a surprise earnings also, we could possibly see around 31% up. Let's just copy that. So there. However, the date today is a few more days. What's this? October 28. I mean October 30. Ano sa? Yan, October 30. So 8 days from now. So yeah. There. It could possibly create a new all-time high if the earnings if it's better than the estimate of around 1.89. We just get it from the previous quarterly earnings report here. So yeah, and then after that, it's there's a correction or it went down of actually almost the same. No, but it's not almost the same. It's shorter. Let's wait. Let's check. Oh, after that, it went low or around 19%. So yeah, I think that's it for Facebook. I don't know, it could possibly, yeah, create a new all-time high. So that's a possible target of around, what's that? This, let's look at the exact, of around 348 or close to 350 area. So that's based on the previous earnings. So if this, let's just wait for the actual release of earnings. So I think that's it for Facebook. Um, yeah, let's go back to this. So we have a different ano, if I use the Renko chart. Anyway, but still the same resist possible target. So it really actually depends on the earnings within the next few days. So next is BTC. Actually, I've already done with the BTC USDT. So anyway, let's just go back to it later. Next is Netflix. Oh, Netflix. Yeah, there you go. Netflix. Oh, I'm using this one. Oh, Netflix is actually on a downtrend using the Renko chart. Or we can actually use this previous one and this one. So that at least each much shorter. For Netflix, I'm more bearish and it could possibly support retest the previous support of around 467. And of course, it depends on the earnings which are due. Oh, it's a surprise down. That's why it's a bearish for Netflix. They already reported it last October 20. Oh, previous 2 days ago. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's the cost of the bearish movement of Netflix. So because of that, I think let's see if this support area of 468 holds. So, but if not, it could possibly retest this area or actually this area. That's the worst, I think. 407, that's the worst case. This is actually a top, yeah. So that's why I use that. But of course, as what I've said, each Renko chart can be used as a support and resistance. I'm just looking at the 407 area as a very strong support. So let's see if this holds at around 468. Anyway, I don't know that they already released the earnings. So yeah, what else? Please analysis for futures. BTC USD, the USDT. So Before we continue on Netflix, let's go back again to BTC, USDT. Oh, let's check. Remove all the drawings. And the last one is Netflix and then this. Actually, this is a long-term downtrend until it finds a strong support at this area during the global dump. That's the strong support. And now trending higher. Oh. So that's it for the BTC. It's actually trending higher. However, if you look at it, if you look left, you can see this is the previous top. This one, the previous top. If it will not break or create, or if it will not break the 13,195, this could possibly create a top. See? And what else? However, if it breaks that 13,195, so let's just make additions. 13,195 plus. And this is good for Renko because you can see the possible support and resistance. 388.09. 388.09. So that's a possible target of around 13,583. That's the possible next Renko range. So what's that? 13,583. So let's plot it. 13,583. 13,583. So that's the next possible resistance. But currently, the resistance I'm looking at is the 13,195. So that's the current resistance or this blue line. Today is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday. Usually during weekends, it's a low liquidity. So yeah, I don't know. It could possibly, pull back a bit in my opinion. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Because currently I have no, yeah, after my long position in BTC Perpetual, I short. Actually, I short. I short when it reached around the 13,000. My entry point is around 13,183. So just close to this one. So to 13,195. And then I actually close it at around 12,900. So yeah, I think I'll just wait for it. I'll just wait. But that's actually what I'm currently looking at. The support, possibly this one. Of course, pause this one. The 12,400. But of course, worst case, of course, this one. The support trend line in the uptrend. So yeah, I think. And aside from that, if you look at the, let's add the Bollinger Band. If you look at the Bollinger Band, it's already out. Oh no. The 13,195 is already at that's actually outside the Bollinger Band because the upper Bollinger Band is only at 13,134. And the Bollinger Band is used. Actually, for me, I go short when it's outside the upper Bollinger Band or near the upper Bollinger Band. And I go long when it's outside the Bollinger Band or near the lower Bollinger Band. That's how I use it. That's how I think most of the traders, that's how they use the Bollinger Band. And then next is well, the divergence indicator indicates that it could still go higher because the regular bearish is around the 68 area, or could possibly retest this area. So yeah, actually I also, it's actually very critical for the Bitcoin. But of course, if it will break that area, the next possible target is um, this area. Actually, this one, the next one is actually, that's already I think 14,000. I mean, no, that's the 13,583. So that, not that. So this one, close to around 14,000. Oh, wait. This one, that's actually close to around, no, it's 14,359. That's the next possible resistance. And of course, yeah, before it reached the 17,000. And then from there, from 17,000 is already the all-time high of around 19,000. Yeah, it's actually very critical. If you use the come again this if you use the candlestick, um, for comparison, let's remove all the drawings, because actually for cryptocurrencies I'm using the Renko chart, but I also use candlestick before. Look at um, currently it's trading outside the Bollinger Band, because the upper Bollinger Band is just 12,626. Yeah, I will try to make it um, yeah, I closer. So look, this is the upper Bollinger Band, and it's now currently trading outside the band, upper Bollinger Band. And normally, if the candlestick is outside the band, it will go back and trade within the band. So look at the previews. This is actually outside the band, and it will trade within the band after. So I'm just showing the other examples. So yeah, I think that's it. It's outside the band. And look at the divergence indicator. It's already at um, overbought territory of around 80.59. So actually, I use an overbought level of around 80 and oversold at 20, because the normal is the 70-30, but I add 10. So I think it's, yeah, possibly it's due for possible pullback. Well, in my opinion. And if that, yeah, here, actually let's make it, yeah, it still seems like it's still going up, but this is not as straight as the others, because it could possibly, oh, let's look at the lower time frame. If you look at the lower time frame, there you can already see the that it's already going down. So possibly, let's see how it goes for Bitcoin. Because currently it's very critical, and yeah, actually I'm long a while ago and then I closed it at around 12,900 area. Because actually I entered around this area, 13,193 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think let's see. Yeah, I'm just analyzing the so there what I'm currently looking at. So yeah, on 3 hours the RSI is already going down. So yeah, let's see how this daily RSI goes. But yeah, for me, it's might possibly due for pullback, or it might possibly go lower. So yeah, I think that's it. So did I answer your? I hope I'll answer your question about Bitcoin. But for long term, I'm bullish for Bitcoin, of course. It just sometimes, of course, it need to correct, and but the long term trend is still um I'm just checking the monthly. Oh, and even at the monthly chart, you can see that it's already at resistance or near the upper Bollinger Band. But of course, this one is the 2017 area that really a hype this area. So actually, it could also create something like that. Well, it depends on the investors demand to push Bitcoin higher. So yeah, let's see. Because at monthly, if you look at the longer time frame, yeah, you can see still a possible upside if it will trade like 2017. But I think it's more stable than this one, because this is 2017 is more of a hype. This one is more on adoption. So yeah, I think that's it. It's a very critical. Well, I don't know how you trade it, but if you're futures, so most likely you're a swing or scalp. So anyway, so I think that's it. I think I did well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But actually, if we use the well, that's why I'm saying I'm a long term. On a long term, it's an upside for Bitcoin. Actually, I'm still holding Bitcoin. I'm just trading futures to get other to have an added Bitcoin. Well, I'm just looking at the what's that? Oh, this one, the ABCD. Well, let's look at the weekly. Yeah. It's yeah. I think so. It's actually very critical for crypto. I mean, for Bitcoin, it could still possibly have an upside and trade outside the band. But of course, if it trade outside the band, I normally short outside the band, if outside the upper Bollinger Band, and I go long when it's trading outside the lower Bollinger Band. So yeah, I think that's it. I just don't know if traders will still push it higher, like what they did here in 2017. You're Pinay, right? Yes, I'm Pinay. Ilocano ako. Yeah, what else? I think that's, I hope I answer his question. Who's that? Mr. Mamod Coin 18. So next is, I think the last one is Netflix. Netflix. And Netflix. Let's go to Tesla. I will use the Renko chart. Actually, when Renko chart, when TradingView release the Renko chart, I normally use the Renko chart because it's less noise. Well, I don't know. It depends on the trader. Let's look. Let's look at when is the earnings release of it. Oh, there's currently the resistance I'm looking at is that the 454.44 area. Currently it's creating a projected possible bearish Renko. And I think it could possibly retest around this area. Around this, or yeah, we can actually use this one. Around the 365 to 346, this area. So for now, yeah, I'm actually looking for the release of the earnings, but it's not yet posted here. This is just a projected, so I'll just wait for it for a confirmation. But of course, if you use the chart, I mean the candlestick, it's already a short signal. Let's check. No, actually it's trending higher. It's actually a doji, and then it depends on how it closed today. If this is a bullish candle, it could possibly retest the previous high of around 461. Going. Yeah, I think let's just go back to Renko chart. I'll just wait for the confirmation of it. And then confirmation, and I could possibly, if it hold at this area, I could possibly go long. I will wait for around 365 area. So I think that's it for, oh, let's use the Bollinger Band. It's within the middle of the band. Normally, I do not trade within the middle of the Bollinger Band. I trade at the extremes so that the risk reward is, of course, much higher. So yeah, so I'll just wait until until it will retest the previous support of around 344 or near the lower Bollinger Band. What's that? USD MXN? What's that? USD MXN. Actually, I'm not trading that. USD MXN. Or maybe MXN USD. MXN USD. Ah, Mexican peso. It's Forex. Actually, I'm not trading Forex. Um, I'm more on cryptocurrencies. Actually, it's the possible double top. Wait, where's the here? It's actually a possible double top. And if you look at it, it's already at upper or close to upper Bollinger Band. Wait, let's look at the divergence indicator. Actually, for divergence indicator, it could still go higher, but it's just small. I mean, just 3. Currently, RSI is at 60 and the regular bearish is possibly around the 63 area. So, um, since it's Forex, I could possibly go short here, but it's forming a bullish trend ko. So I'll just wait for it for the confirmation of it. Or you can actually use the candlestick. So candlestick, there's still a possible upside, but it's better to wait and trade it at the upper Bollinger Band and go short. Yeah, because oh, sorry. Because the risk reward at this area is already very small if you go long. So you just wait for it and at this or close to the upper Bollinger Band and then go short. Well, that's my opinion. Could possibly retest this area. The resistance of 0.0 what that? 0.04797. This one. Wait, let's just delete that. So this one, possibly a double top. And already above the regular bearish. So yeah, you just wait. Yeah, for me, I'd rather wait here and then go short rather than go long here and then the risk reward might not be rewarding. So yeah, I think that's it. The support I'm currently looking at, if using this candlestick, of course, I will wait near the lower Bollinger Band. This is the daily, right? Yeah, this is the daily. I'll just look at the, oh, I'm not sure. What else? Yeah, I think I answer it. The MXN, it's a Mexican peso US dollar trading pair. It's a forex. So yeah, for Mexican peso, I'm currently looking at resistance of around point, what's that? 0.04797 and a possible support at 0.4457. Currently for me, it could still retest the resistance, but going long at this level might not be a rewarding um, might not be rewarding. So just wait here at the 0.0470 0.0 0.04797 and then go short. So yeah, I think that's a lot better and more rewarding. Yeah, let's look at this one. Let's use the short. First, I will short at this area. And my possible cut loss area is at the upper Bollinger Band and possibly, yeah, that. But for Forex, I think it's, what's that? It's a tick ba yun? Yeah, I think it's per pip. So yeah, I think I am not much trading Forex. So yeah, it depends. Or yeah, we can actually use the 3 hours time frame. Oh, sorry, it's loading. Forex is also Monday to Friday. So I normally don't trade during Friday. I normally close it. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours is trading already at upper Bollinger Band. If you look at the RSI, is already near the regular bearish. So yeah, actually I don't know what time frame you use, but normally for Forex, they more on they are scalper or swing traders. So yeah, that's what I know. Actually, I'm not much trading Forex. Oh, we're there. I think it's already reached the ano eh. It already reached the upper Bollinger Band using the 3 hours time frame. So I think it will pull back and possibly retest the lower Bollinger Band. So yeah, I hope I answer your question. Wow, welcome. So let's go back to stocks again. I think the last one is, I think Tesla is the last. Oh, sorry, use this. Tesla. Oh, hello back. Actually, I'm just possible. Actually, the volume is going higher. This it might possibly a possible bullish, but I will wait at support area for Tesla. Actually, in trading, more on patience. Patience. Yeah, key ingredients is you must know how to wait at an attractive price. So let's look at, I think the last one is McDonald's. This one, McDonald's is actually trading at all-time high. Previously at all-time high. The all-time high is around 231.87. McDonald's. Actually, it has a good uptrend channel. After the global dump, see, it's like no pandemic. It's actually at resistance. So I think it's due for correction and could possibly retest this area, or might possibly retest this area around the 200 level. But of course, it depends on the earnings, which are due on November 9. Wait, let's just look at what happened last quarter. It's actually a surprise down of 13%. So the date of release is July 28. So let's look at it. July 28. Actually, it went lower, but it's more on an upside. Let's use the candlestick, because at least candlestick is a daily chart. July 28, if I'm not mistaken, July 28. Here. Oh dear. Because of the disappointing earnings, it went down, or yeah, it correct a bit. Just correct at 2 days. What is that? Only 2 days. Oh, sorry, this one. The earnings is 28, just 2 days. I mean, no. Let's make it. I just want to make it bigger. July here. July 28, and then 4 days. 4 days it went down, and then continuously go higher. So yeah, it depends on the earnings, but that's a possible accumulation based on the previous quarterly earnings. So, but for now, I think take that opportunity to buy on pullback. So I'll just wait on the earnings release. Hopefully it disappoints, so that at least I can go long or I can buy shares. So currently it's at resistance, so I'll just go short with the resistance or stop loss at 231. And it's already the projected Renko gone because it's went up. So I think let's just wait for the closing. But it's already at resistance, and I'm expecting a possible pullback. But if it breaks this level, of course, yeah, possible new all-time high again. Wait, let me check this one. The difference is just $4 per Renko chart, around $4. So it's now currently, the all-time high is around 231.87 plus around 4. That's around 235. But yeah, wait, let's look at the Bollinger Band. Well, it's already at the upper Bollinger Band, so for me, it's a no trade zone. It could still go higher to 235, 231 plus 4. That's also the upper Bollinger Band. So it's very risky for me, or the risk reward is not attractive. I'll just wait for rejection. Actually, we can use this one, the candlestick. I'll just wait at the upper Bollinger Band of around 232. Yeah, see, if we use the candlestick, I can see the trend. Wait, let's check. That's why I'm mostly using a Renko chart, because the direction is much clearer. I think I just started using Renko chart, I think 2 months ago, when TradingView launched it, a few days after. So yeah, currently at support and could possibly create a new all-time high. So at this area, around 241. But the upper Bollinger Band is around 232 area. Let's look at the divergence indicator. Well, currently the RSI is at 63 and could still go higher and retest the regular bearish of around 69.92. So yeah, I can't decide for McDonald's. I'll just use this one. I think I'd rather use this Renko chart, because at least I know the possible support and resistance in each Renko chart, and it's the trend is much clearer. So for now, the resistance I'm currently looking at for McDonald's is the 235 area. The 235 or the upper Bollinger Band. And of course, the support, yeah, it's already at 70 or higher than the regular bearish divergence. So I'm expecting a possible pullback. So I'll just wait and see, because of course I'll be waiting at possibly this area if it holds. But normally, if for using the Bollinger Band, I normally don't trade at the middle of the band. I normally trade at the extremes, or the outside, or the lower Bollinger Band, or outside the lower Bollinger Band, or at the upper Bollinger Band, or outside the upper Bollinger Band. So that at least the risk reward is much higher. So yeah, let's see how it goes for McDonald's. I'm currently looking at 235 as resistance and could possibly retest and support of around 200 area. So it depends on the earnings on November 9. But based on the previous earnings, previous quarters, if it disappoints, that's actually an opportunity to buy the stocks. Yeah, based on the previous earnings, because after that it went higher and create a new all-time high. So I think that's it for McDonald's. And yeah, I'll just look at the chat box and if there's other request. So I think that's it, guys. See you again tomorrow, Friday, or maybe Saturday. So thanks, guys, and happy trading.